So here in this video, we are going to see how we can automate the product reviews and marketing for your brand. And for this, I have created this wonderful automation using Pabbly Connect. I'm going to demonstrate in front of you how it works. First, we are going to place the order and then we are going to receive a mail in which we are going to get the form link, with the help of which we are going to take the customer review, and as soon as we receive this review, we are going to filter out the positive and the negative reviews and post only the positive ones to our Facebook. So we are going to first place the order. For that, I'm going to click on this view product on my WooCommerce store. I'm going to add this to my cart. I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout. So here I have entered some details. My email address is current@pabblytudes.com. Country is India. I have entered my name as current user. Then I have entered my address details. Now after this, I'm going to click on this place order, and you will see as soon as the order has been placed, I'm going to receive a mail. I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received any mail there or not. So here you see just 0 minutes ago we have received a personalized mail. Hi current user, I hope this message finds you well. We wanted to take a moment to express our heartfelt thanks for your recent purchase with us. We truly appreciate your support and hope you are enjoying your new product. Then I have attached a Google Forms link. So I'm going to open this link. And over here, I'm going to submit some details like my name is current user. I'm going to enter the product feedback as I like all the products from your store. My experience is positive, and the service feedback will be I like all your services. I'm going to submit this form, and as soon as this form is submitted, you will see a Facebook post will be created. So I'm going to go towards my workflow. So now this is the workflow which I have created. Google Forms. I'm going to receive the response from Google Forms, and then the review will be filtered. If it is a positive review, I'm going to generate the page post, and then I'm going to create the post on my Facebook. I'm going to open my Facebook, and I'm going to refresh this page once and check whether any post has been created here or not. And here it is. Just now we have created a post. Thank you current user. We are thrilled to hear that you love our product and service. Your positive feedback means the world to us. We strive to bring the best for our amazing customers, and we are so glad you are enjoying your experience with us. Keep shining. So happy customer love, thank you. So this is the post which we have created. Now I'll go back towards my Google form, and I'm going to submit a negative review. Let's check whether the post will be created or not. So here I'm going to enter my name as current user. The product feedback will be I did not like the product. Then the experience will be negative, and the service feedback will be it is very slow. I'm going to submit this form, and I'm going to go back towards my Facebook page and check whether any post is created or not. Let's go back. So over here we have just received this one post only. I'm going to refresh it again to check whether any post is created or not. And here no post has been created. This is because we have added this filter step. Only the positive reviews will be get posted to my Facebook page. So this is how we have automated our entire product review and marketing, creating this workflow using Pabbly Connect. Now if you want to learn how you can create this, then let's start creating this from the beginning. Your customers are already talking about your product, but are you using their voice to grow your brand or business? With Pabbly Connect, every review can instantly turn into marketing content, from eye-catching social media posts to personalized thank you messages. Think of it as your 24/7 marketing assistant that never sleeps, never misses a review, and keeps spreading your product information everywhere. So now let's unlock how this automation actually works. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as Automate Product Reviews and Marketing with OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select it as all automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully now. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to automate the product review and marketing. So for that, whenever there is a new order on my WooCommerce store, I am going to generate a mail with the help of OpenAI, a personalized mail. I am going to send that with the help of Gmail, and then I am going to receive a feedback. I am going to add a link in that form, and then I am going to receive the feedback. In the new workflow, I am going to trigger that workflow with a form response which I have received. I am going to generate another response, and then I'm going to post that response to my Facebook page. So here, first, my workflow is going to get triggered whenever a new order has been placed on my WooCommerce store. In my trigger application, I will be taking WooCommerce, and then following this trigger application will be my action application, in which I will generate the mail using OpenAI and send the mail using Gmail. So here first, in my trigger application, I'm going to take WooCommerce. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new order created and then click on connect. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. And to make this connection, I'm going to open the WordPress account. So this is the app dashboard of WordPress, and on the left hand side, I have already installed this WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress which I have installed from here. When you install this, it will start appearing over here. Now I have to make the connection between this WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So from this WooCommerce, I'm going to go towards the settings. Now on the top you can see all these options. I'm going to go towards the advanced, and then over here beside this page setup, I can see this webhooks which I'm going to open. Now this webhooks page has opened in front of me, and you can see all the webhooks which I have added. To create a new webhook, you simply need to click on this add webhook. So let's open this, and over here I'm going to name this webhook. So I'm going to name this webhook as marketing, and then I'm going to keep the status as active. I'm going to select the topic as order created, and then I'm going to enter the delivery URL. I'm going to copy and paste this webhook URL over here in this delivery URL field, and then I'm going to give the secret, after which I'm going to select the API version as the latest version, and then I'm simply going to click on save webhook, and you will see webhook updated successfully. So here I have successfully added the webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow here in my WooCommerce store. And now if I go back to my Pabbly Connect, I can see that as soon as I've added the webhook, I have received the webhook ID response in this workflow. This means we have successfully and correctly added this webhook URL from Pabbly Connect to my WooCommerce. And now we are going to do the test submission in order to capture the real response. So for that, I am going to click on this recapture webhook response, and do you wish to recapture the response? I am going to click on this yes. You will see it has changed to this waiting for webhook response, and now I am going to do a test submission in order to capture the response here in this workflow, and this is going to show us the setup which we have created is working completely fine. For that, I'm going to open my WooCommerce. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, I'm going to click on the products and go towards all products. Here I'm going to get this mobile phone. So for that, I'm going to click on this view. I'm going to add this to my cart. I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout. And then over here I have filled some dummy details. You can see my name is testuser123@pablitudes.com. Then I have entered some address details. The name is testuser and then the rest of the details. Now here I am simply going to click on this place order, and as soon as the order has been placed, I should receive all the details to my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I am quickly going to check my workflow whether I have received all these details there or not. Let's wait for the webhook response here. And here 2 seconds ago I have captured the new response. So if I scroll down, this is the item for which we have made the purchase, and then I have received the phone number which we have entered. The name of this customer was test user. Then we have received the same address details. After this we have received the rest of the details. So here as soon as I have created a new order, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce that is successful. And now whenever there will be new order, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new order, I am going to generate a mail using OpenAI. So in my action application, I am going to take OpenAI. In my action event, I am going to select it as ChatGPT and then click on connect. Now if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection we have to enter the token. Following the help desk given below, I am going to enter this token and I am going to click on the hyperlink, and it will take me towards API keys page over here. And to create a new API token, you simply need to click on this create new secret key. First you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is testing, the project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and then you simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided which you need to copy and simply paste that over here. Now here, as I've already an existing connection, I've created this connection multiple times, so I'll select the existing connection and then go with save. Here connection saved successfully. OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the AI model and the prompt. So I am going to enter my AI model as GPT-4o mini, and then I'm going to enter my prompt. So I'm going to enter the prompt in a way that these are the details which I have captured, and we have to generate a personalized mail, and then please attach the form link. Over here I'm going to enter the form link in that mail, and then I'm going to send that generated mail using Gmail. So first I'm going to enter my prompt like. So here I have entered my prompt, write a friendly personalized email asking Dash to share a quick review for what they purchased recently. Keep the tone warm and appreciative. Include a review link. And then I have attached my Google Forms link. So over here I have simply opened my Google Forms. I have copied the copy respondent link, copied this link and pasted to my prompt. And over here in this Google Forms, you simply need to click on this share. You have to grant away the general access to anyone with the link. So after this, your users will be able to open this form. So over here I have copied and pasted the link, and now I am going to map the name of this user so as to create a personalized message. And also I'm going to write and also thank them. So over here I am going to enter the name of this person by mapping. I'm not going to enter this manually like this. Instead I am going to click on this WooCommerce over here, you can see, and if I scroll down you can see that I have received all the response. I'm simply going to enter the name of this person which was test user, and I'm going to map that name. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I am simply going to click on save and send test request, but before that I am going to write just give me the body of the mail without subject. So you can enter your prompt according to your choice, preference and requirement, and the response will be generated according to that prompt itself. I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response here. So here it is, I have received the response. If I open this message content, here I have received this response. Hi test user, I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks for your recent purchase. Your support means the world to us. If you have a few minutes to spare, I would greatly appreciate if you would share a quick review of your experience. Your feedback not only help us improve but also assist fellow customers in making informed decision. You can leave your thought by clicking the link below, and then I have added the link, and then thank you once again for being such a valued customer. And then over here you can see warm regards, your name, your position, company and contact information. I want to remove this. For that I am going to enhance my prompt again. Just write ABC company in the end and contact info as. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here I'm going to open this response which we have generated just now, and you can see thank you once again for being the part of ABC company family. We are looking forward to hearing from you. Warm regards, ABC company. So here we have generated this mail, and then I'm going to send this mail using Gmail. So I'm going to cross this, go towards this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Gmail. In my action event I'm going to select it as send email and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Here you need to choose your Google account or the Gmail account with the help of which you will be sending all the mails, and after choosing that account you simply need to grant away the permission, for which you need to click on this allow. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. Now over here, first I'm going to enter all these details. The first one is sender name. So I'm going to enter the sender name as ABC company. And then I need to enter this recipient email address. So now I'm not going to enter this recipient email address manually again. I'm going to map this, and I'm going to map this from the response which I have received from WooCommerce. So I'm going to click on this field, go towards this WooCommerce, and then I'm going to search for my email address, which was this one, testuser123@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to skip this CC. I'm not replying to anyone, so I'm going to skip this too. In the email subject, I'm going to write. So in the subject I have written, thanks, please review our services. In the email content, I am going to map the response which I have received from OpenAI. So I'm simply going to click on this OpenAI, and then I'm going to click on this, dear test user, I hope this message finds you well. We want to take a moment. So this is the response which we have generated using OpenAI, and then we are going to send this, or we are going to map the same response in the email content. In the email content type, I'm going to select it as plain. If you're sending the HTML content, you have to select the type as HTML. I'm going to select it as plain. In the label, I'm going to select it as inbox. I'm not sending any file or the attachment, so I'm going to skip this. But if you are sending, please make sure that you do not exceed the given limit given over here. So I have entered all the required details. Now I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here we have received the response. This response is a positive one. I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received any mail there or not. And here it is. We can see that just 0 minutes ago we have received this mail, and it has been sent by this ABC company to this test user 123. And here it is a personalized mail. Dear test user, I hope this message finds you well. And then I have attached the link of the form. So if I'm going to open this, here I get this form to fill, and this form is attached to the Google Sheet spreadsheet. So first I am going to fill this form, and then we are going to create a new workflow in which we are going to trigger that workflow with the help of the same response. I am going to enter some dummy details over here. So I am going to write my name as test user. The product feedback will be, I always order from your store, so it is reliable. The experience is positive. The service feedback is, the customer support is active. I'm going to submit this, and as soon as I submit this, I'm going to add all the details to my spreadsheet. Now I'm going to go back towards my workflow once, and then I'm going to open this Google Forms. Over here I will go towards the responses and then click on this view in sheets. So this is the sheet which has opened. It has name, product feedback, experience and service feedback. You can see this Google form is connected to this spreadsheet, and you can see these are the same response. We have just filled the form and we have captured the response here. Test user, I always order from your store, positive, the customer support is active. So now I am going to create a new workflow. With the help of this feedback, I am going to trigger that workflow and continue this automation. So I'm going to go back towards my workflow, and from here I'm going to click on this dashboard and open this dashboard in a new tab. I'll click on this create workflow, select the new workflow, name this workflow as Automate Product Reviews and Marketing with OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Select my folder, after which I'm going to click on this create. So this box has appeared in front of me, and in this box I will be selecting my trigger application as Google Forms. In my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new response received and then click on connect. Now over here, I'm going to build the connection of this Google form and the spreadsheet with my workflow here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go towards this spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet and this is the Google Forms which are connected. I have received the form response in this spreadsheet, and I'm going to build the connection between this spreadsheet and this workflow. First, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, go back towards my workflow, and over here in the spreadsheet, you can see this extensions, go towards the add-ons and then click on this get add-ons. Here Google Workspace Marketplace will appear in front of me, where I need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And over here it is showing install because I have already installed this, but if you are doing this for the first time, please make sure that you follow the same process, and after that you do this, please make sure that you refresh your Google Sheets. Once you do this much, the Pabbly Connect webhooks will start appearing over here under the extensions. From here you have to go towards the initial setup, and then this dialog box will appear in front of you. Over here, I need to enter this webhook URL on the trigger column. So this is the same webhook URL which we have just copied from this workflow. I'm going to copy and paste that webhook URL over here, and then I'm going to enter the trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data entry column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL or my Pabbly Connect workflow. Here my final data entry column is column E, which means whenever the data will be added in this particular column, the complete row data will be sent to my workflow. Trigger column simply means the end data column. So I have entered that. I'm going to click on the send test. You will see all this data will be sent to my workflow, and then I'm going to click on the submit and you will see setup configured successfully. We have added the webhook URL which we were provided in this workflow to the spreadsheet, and now we have to follow a very important step. We have to go towards the extensions, click on this Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then click on this send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data we receive in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now I will move back towards my workflow and check whether I have received the response or not, and here it is. I have received this response. The spreadsheet name was customer review, and then the service feedback was this, customer support is active. Then the product feedback was this, I always ordered from your store so it is reliable. The name is test user and the experience was positive. Now here, as soon as I have received the response, we can say the connection setup is working fine. Now first I'm going to place the order, then I'm going to generate the mail, send the form link, then I'm going to receive the review, and then as soon as I receive this review, I'm going to send that to my Facebook. So for that, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for OpenAI, with the help of which I'm going to generate a very presentable page post for my Facebook. In my action event, I'm going to select it as ChatGPT and then click on connect. Now as I have already an existing connection, now I'll save this. In the model, I'm going to select it as GPT-4o Mini, and I'm going to enter my prompt like. So I've entered my prompt, you are a social media content creator for a brand. Using the following customer review details, create a short engaging Facebook post to showcase the positive feedback, make it friendly, professional, and add emojis where relevant. I'm going to add the details by mapping. So I'm going to first enter the name, which is test user, and the product feedback was, I always order from your store. The customer review is, the customer support is active and the experience is positive. I'm going to enter service review here. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. and here we have received the response. So if I open this message content, here is the message which I have received. Customer spotlight, meet our loyal customer test user. We are thrilled to hear that you find us so reliable and always count on us for your needs. And then I have added some message, and this is a very perfect message which I can add to my Facebook page. Now I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Facebook pages. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create page post and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook pages. Here I have already logged in my Facebook, and that's why it is asking whether I want to continue with the same account. So yes, I want to continue with the same account. I'm going to select that account, and you will see connection will be created, and here it is. I'm going to select my page. So if I open my Facebook, this is the page which I have created by the name Digital Dynamics. I want to post all my reviews on this page. So I'm going to select the page as Digital Dynamics, and then I'm going to enter or map the message which I have received from this OpenAI step, which is this one. Now in the link URL, I'm going to skip this field. I'm not going to enter anything. So after entering the page and the message, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and you will see this post will be created on my Facebook, and here it is. This is a positive response. I'm going to open my Facebook, and over here I'm going to refresh this page once. And just now you can see that we have created the same post, customer spotlight, meet our loyal customer test user. So this is the same exact message which we have created using OpenAI, and then we have created the post on our Facebook page. Now over here we have add new action step. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to select my action application as filter by Pabbly. In my action event, I'm going to select it as filter values, then click on connect. In the choose label, I'm going to enter the Google Forms response. So I want to enter only the positive response to my Facebook pages. So I'm going to enter all the positive and the negative reviews. I'm going to post only the positive reviews. So in the label, I've selected it as positive. So filter type equals to, I'm going to enter positive, so it should be same as that of the labels. This value should be same as that of the label. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and here this condition is true. Now whenever I'm going to receive a positive response, only then this workflow is going to run, which means whenever I'm going to receive a positive response, only then the post will be created and posted on my Facebook. Now in this first workflow over here, I have created and received the order. So over here in this mail, I am asking about the product and the service. How was their experience? I'm taking their review. I can send this mail 2 days or 3 days or after the delivery. Like delivery usually takes 7 days. So what I can do, I can add another action step. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for delay. In my action event, I'll search add time delay and then click on connect. So do you want to delay for, until, and delay after queue? I'm going to delay for days, and I'm going to enter the delay value as 7. Now after 7 days, this mail will be sent, and then after 7 days I'm going to get the review when this mail will be sent and when they send me the review. After that, I'm going to proceed with next of the steps. So here, this is how you can automate the entire marketing and the product for your brand. First, you are creating the order, you are receiving the order. After 7 days, you are sending them the mail, requesting them for the review. After that, you receive the review, and then when you receive the review, you are going to filter out the positive reviews. You are going to send that to this OpenAI. It is going to generate the Facebook post, and then you are going to create the post on your Facebook page. So this is how we have created this wonderful automation to automate your product reviews and marketing. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and if you have any doubt, you can comment down the video below. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out. So I hope you like this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.